I did believe that I could recall every day I had lived. But then that joyride became a landslide, and I got buried alive in here. I used to wake up anxious each morning. Time it was nothing I'd ever want to kill. But now the first day of every month's just another paycheck and a bunch of bills. For 30 days I am a prisoner. In 30 days I'm an escapee. For I shall tunnel out of all this trouble. I'm gonna be free in 30 days. I will be free. Well, it's been a bad month, my friend, and last month was not so hot either. The wind got knocked out of my life, and I don't wanna fight. I just want a breather. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So God created the earth and heaven in only 7 days, they say. And on that 7th day he rested. Oh, but I heard it another way. I heard that he got drunk and lonely, created trouble, left town alone. Each 30 days he shoots out the full moon, just to remind us we're on our own. For 30 days has September, and I could use a day or two. For life's a mystery I will remember without a clue. For 30 days, yes, life's a mystery I will remember. For 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. I'm gonna think about it all for 30 days, for 30 days, for 30 days. Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Brianna. We live in town surrounded by the walls we build of stones we throw. Trust isn't quite so easy when to hurt is almost all we know. Our defenses are all set in place. Then we meet up with love face to face. With open arms we opened up the gates. It's remarkable. I'd been around the block a time or two. I'd seen it all before. I'd be nobody's fool, never again, no way, shape, or form. I locked the key and threw away the door. Somebody walked into my life and swore that I had never been to town before. It's nothing short of remarkable, little shy of a miracle. Nothing other than a wonder love can make you believe. It's remarkable. I see knows a mind too much for its own good. Believe in what you can't see, what you could be if somebody would. And our hopes and dreams will come to pass, either in this world or the last. So if you're thinking better make it fast. It's remarkable, nothing less than remarkable, nothing less than a love who believes in me and believes it can be. Remarkable, nothing short of remarkable. Ooh, it's remarkable, nothing less than remarkable. Well, welcome here to this remarkable Saturday afternoon. Remarkably beautiful, and remarkable that we're all still here. So it's also pretty cool that Kansas City is hosting World Cup games, and just the feeling and the stories I've seen in the news. The world needed this right now. Amidst all this insanity, just to have something that is fun and uniting and at times really goofy. Seeing 36,000 people dressed in orange was like one of the most wonderfully goofy things I've ever seen. And way to go, Netherlands, way to go, Kansas City, for doing that kind of stuff. And of course, I live in Lawrence now, and we've welcomed Algeria over there, and I guess we got some national coverage for being such good hosts. So it's like, way to go, Lawrence! Way to go, Midwest! You know? But we needed that. We all needed that, and I think that the countries that have come here to the Midwest have been just wonderfully surprised. Maybe they're not surprised. Maybe that's exactly what they expected of us. So I'm glad we did it. But I'm glad that the game is at 9 tonight instead of this afternoon. Yesterday you stood in the corner, thinking the fans had passed you by. Salt so young, but something's no older. That heartbeat you still feel inside. Today belongs to nobody, but tonight belongs to you. Dance with yourself or somebody. What matters, we matter, we move. Tonight we dance for life. Rocked on the waves of an ocean. There is no time, only motion. Tonight we dance. Oh, candles in the darkness, flickering by night. Molecules moving in silence. Turn up the volume, all right. All right. All right, here we go. We're prisoners of our own perception of who, where, and when we say love is the long chain reaction, the melody to set us free. Tonight we dance for life, rocked on the waves of an ocean. There is no time, only motion. And tonight we dance, tonight we dance, tonight we dance, tonight we dance. This afternoon we dance. So it was 7 weeks ago that I played here the last time. And I'm nervous all over again. I'm nervous. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not remembering as good as I used to. And these songs have a lot of damn words, man. So I'm counting on you, if I blank out, to jump in there and sing them. I was singing my song when nobody was listening. I'll still be singing when the wind comes whistling, standing with my trumpet on a bridge by the river bend. I'll be blowing real blue on an indigo wind. I never was much on syncopation. I stutter in the art of conversation. I fall between the cracks and the beats and the synonyms. And I dangle in my tangled up thoughts on an indigo wind. I'm in love with a woman that I do not deserve. I very nearly blew it, nearly lost my nerve. But I didn't, and I wouldn't, and I couldn't ever leave her again. And we'll be gone by dawn on an indigo wind. All of my life I've been flirting with disaster. Stick with me, baby, 'cause I'm one lucky bastard. And we'll dance out on the rope bridge, but we'll never fall in. 'Cause we were born to swing on an indigo wind. I'm swinging. In my busted up mirror, I'm a real good looker, a cool cucumber in a steaming pressure cooker. And somebody's got to answer, got to blow, something's got to give. And I'll be seeking retribution on an indigo wind. I get lost in my thoughts, I'm barely in the room. A million scraps of paper and an old corn broom, trying to gather my ideas into something I can comprehend. But they blow away to Wichita on an indigo wind. Yeah, life is a dust bowl you're not expecting. Down in your hidey hole, seeking protection, stuffing newspapers in the cracks where the light gets in. come out of the cellar, it's a calm, clear day. Somebody should tell her that it all blows away on an indigo wind.
So as I've said before, the political climate has given me plenty of things to write about. But to tell you the truth, I'm kind of sick of it. Sick of writing about it. Sick of thinking about it. So at least some of my political songs are kind of funny, at least, you know. Maybe not. Maybe it's not funny. I don't know. I think it's funny.
Me, I took my money to the currency display. Somehow, let me start this again. Me, I took my money to the currency exchange. I should know what the title of the song is. How much will you give me for the coin and for the printed? And the man behind the glass said, much less than you think. Most of this was worthless on the day that it was minted. Careful what you count on, the values rearrange. Life has just been down at the currency exchange. I pleaded then my case. I said I'm just a simple man. He said, try to say that now without that guitar in your hand. You don't know yourself, although you like to think you do. Go look in the mirror, a surprise waits there for you. Oh, come out from behind that glass and say that to my face. You're behind the glass yourself, you just don't know your place. Something about him seemed familiar, know your enemy. I yelled at my reflection, and it yelled right back at me. Careful what you count on, the market's acting strange. Things are up and down at the currency exchange. So I gathered up my Scroogey kroner, tuppence, quid, and crown. I took it to the wishing well, and there I threw it down. I never heard a splash, never heard back from the bank. The news said my investments in balloons recently sank. All the right percentages come wrongly into play. 30 silver bullets for that price you will betray. All the common good, hound the truth, feed the fear. Power's all that matters, tell them what they want to hear. All the moral compasses were spinning on the table. Fabric of society was ripping down the middle. Minions of the Mad King had sworn to protect him. You don't have to murder Hitler, just don't re-elect him. Careful what you count on, it's going down the drain. Dark and desperate times down at the currency exchange. On a new foundation, I do hope we'll build a town. on a higher standard than the one that's crumbling down. You can be the mayor, and I can be the clerk. He can stamp the license plates, he's suited for the work. So gather up your savings bonds and throw them to the wind. That's where everything ends up eventually, my friend. Count upon the air, the fire, the water, and the land. Count upon the ones you love and keep them close at hand. Careful what you count on and careful what you hoard. Careful when you bank upon a heavenly reward. Careful what you work for and careful what you claim when you cash it in down at the currency exchange. What if I hadn't walked down those stairs? And what if you hadn't been working there? Life can turn on a dime. Do your best not to blink, lest you miss your exit sign. But that's not what occurred. You were there. I was angry enough to just not care. If you finally said no to my face, at least then I'd know why my life was such a waste. Life can turn like a gem, catching the light, cutting the night, come blinding. Here it came, everything changed. No one noticed a thing, but for you and me, our whole world, it tilted immeasurably. Did you know? Could you see? How much work this was gonna be. Hear the rumbling beneath the floor. Sometimes love sings, but more often it roars. Life can turn like a spoon. Let go of the rope. Forget about your list of rules. Here it comes. Life can turn on a dime. Do your best not to blink, lest you miss your exit sign. Look out, here it comes on the right.
So I don't know if y'all noticed when I came in was setting up all my stuff. You can tell an old musician because before he plugs in his guitar, he plugs in his fan. And then before he plugs in his guitar, he takes out his hearing aids. Then he goes to the bathroom.
At least once.
Then he gets down to business.
In the details, devils into retail. If your soul's for sale, it's all gonna be gone. Pale politicians hiding in religion drag us to the ditch, it's all gonna be gone. In our monster movie, these monsters are real. In our monster movie, in the house on the hill. Ain't no salvation in a money nation. Greed gonna eat you, it's all gonna be gone. Dollar bill steeple, all you poor people gonna get as it's all gonna be gone. In our monster movie, these monsters are real. In our monster movie, in the house on the hill. Everything about it is a puzzle. Some people deserve to wear a muzzle. Nobody believes they will survive. Mama, it's alive. Oh, 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 numbed out to trauma in your melodrama. You're the living dead, it's all gonna be gone. Jesus ain't a common, neither is your mama. Close up for the kill, it's all gonna be gone. In our monster movie, yeah, these monsters are real. In our monster movie, in the house on the hill. Oh, 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 it's all gonna be gone.
A real pretty song. I may have played that once here. I can't really remember. But Michelle said, you should play Monster Movie acoustic. And I said, well, that will never work. But we put out that Monster Movie album in 2014, 2 years before the current monsters took over. And unfortunately, the song's a little bit prophetic. These monsters are real. But we still got music.
Yeah.
Still got each other?
When we were youngsters, me and little brother slipped out the bedroom window, slid down that gutter. We made our way through the darkness, through the alleys and the shortcuts, climbed that ladder up the water tower. We used to sit and dream them dreams of how our lives would be as we grew older, dreams of glory and power. Everything looked smaller and at the same time taller, stretched on forever, the view from the tower. Old Big River was rolling, 7-year flood flowing, winds were blowing, ice cold and snowing. Boys grew into men then, left there and then. A little brother headed one way, and I went the other. We used to sit and dream them dreams of how our lives would be as we grew older, dreams of glory and power. Everything looked smaller and at the same time taller, stretched on forever, the view from the tower. All right. Little brother dug in deeper as my climb grew steeper. While he was building him a home, I built a tower of my own. We used to glimpse one another across the wide rolling river, turn our gaze from each other, pretend we didn't remember how we used to dream them dreams of how our lives would be as we grew older, dreams of glory and power. Everything looked smaller and at the same time taller, stretched on forever, the view from the tower. Oh, yeah. I went down to the river, I found a note in a bottle, I read it there by the water, said I miss my brother. I went and got my hammer, I tore down my tower, I built a raft and a rudder, I sailed across that river. I went and found my brother, his children and their mother. Now nevermore will I wander, and nevermore will I wonder. And now we sit and dream them dreams of how our lives will be as we grow older, in the glory and the power. Everything looks smaller and at the same time taller, stretched on forever, the view from the tower. Yeah, stretches on forever, the view from the tower. Yeah, stretches on forever, the view from the tower.
So 7 weeks ago, I played this next song, and so I wasn't going to have it on the song list tonight. I always try to not repeat too much, like anyone remembers, but But then I realized as I was making up the song list and driving over here, I realized that I have to play this next song because it's Sharon's birthday next week. And I have played this song for Sharon, dedicating it to her on her birthday for what, 40 years or something? I don't know, at least 20, maybe 30. I've played this for Sharon a lot. So happy birthday. May we share many more of your birthdays, all of us together. On the frustration train, I got a one-way fare, and the wheels spin around and around, but I get nowhere. And I'm riding with the women that I never got to love, riding with my buddies that I see so little of. And when I try to tell them all that I still care, they get off at the station and I'm left there on the frustration train, on a losing line, with a coal car full of diamonds that gets burned up before their time. Oh, it's a slow, slow train, and it's all uphill. And I keep thinking that we'll get to the crest, but we never will. And there's little tiny towns strung along the way. In every single one there's a guy like me, sitting on the right of way with pennies on the track. I wave to them, but they never wave back on the frustration train, on the frustration train. First car back is the treasures I'd bring ya. Second car back is the songs I would sing ya. Sleeping car in dreams, I'm seeing ya. Sorry to hear that the years have been so mean to you and me on the frustration train. I look out the window through the raindrop tears. I check my map, it says you are here. You're the engineer on the frustration train, and I'm hot on the tracks of the people and the places and the things that ain't coming back. And there ain't no caboose and no moral to the story. I'm running out of steam, out of power, out of glory, to sons and to daughters that'll never be born. I whistle goodbye as I cut through the corn on the frustration train, on the frustration train, on the frustration train, on the frustration train. Happy birthday, Sharon. Thank you for bumming us all out.
I say one step ahead of the melancholy. I've been writing fan letters to Buddy Holly. I'm down in steerage on Fulton's Folly. I stay one step ahead of the melancholy. I live 2 doors down from the old man on the corner. There's a widow next door, somebody ought to warn her. Daddy digs through your trash when the weather gets warmer. I live 2 doors down from the old man on the corner. Call me summer, they'll be dancing in the street. Call me summer, down on the corner, gonna meet you. Call me summer, there's a party on the block. Somebody hit the snooze on the doomsday clock. I'm 3 floors up from a band on the skids. They practice all night, those goddamn kids. They're called the Demolition Derby, and they probably did. They sound like a bus going over a cliff. Call me summer, or we'll be dancing in the street. Call me summer, down on the corner, gonna meet you. Call me summer, there's a party on the block. Somebody hit the snooze on the doomsday clock. Call me summer. I'm 4 days late from making my rent. My baby gave me the dough, but now it's all spent on all my bad habits, every red cent. Got dropped in the jukebox, that's where it went. Come summer, we'll be dancing in the street. Come summer, down on the corner, gonna meet you. Come summer, there's a party on the block. Somebody hit the snooze on the doomsday clock. Come summer, come summer, come summer.
So it's a listening afternoon, right? That's fine.
We'll see. We're not even to 4 yet, Bob, so who knows?
You know, when Jeff and Norm and I started playing at the record bar back in 2003, you know, we would start at 7, and in the summertime it would be light at 7, you know, dark by 8:30 or so, and it was always a little weird, you know, to try to get people to, like, you know, kind of sink into the bar and feel comfortable enough to dance while the sun was going down. Well, now it's 3 and 4 o'clock in the damn afternoon, and it's like, we can't really hide from the sun that much. You know? So Heather, let's get some blackout curtains for this place. That's what we need. We'll all just fall asleep in here.
You're the kind of man who seems to leave a trail behind him. Old friends who used to be so close, but then in some concocted scene they done you wrong, and so you write them off and bye-bye, they're gone. If you don't like dogs, what do you like? If you don't like dogs, some cold night and howl at the lonely moon. If you don't like dogs, there's something wrong with you. You're the kind of man who wants everyone to think that he's successful, so you talk about it and you write about it and blah 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 blah. But way deep down inside you're afraid that you're a fraud. If you don't like dogs, what do you like? Aye. If you don't, you gotta dance now. Dogs, you're gonna wake up some cold night and howl at the moon alone. If you don't like dogs, you better just go home. Oh, I used to be your friend, even now from time to time. I wish that I could see you, wouldn't wanna be ya. You might have the car, the money, and the home, but you know that I know you'll always be in love. You're the kind of man who wants to know real love, but all that you can do is talk about young girls and tell off-color jokes and act all kinds of flirty. But when the truth be told, you're afraid of getting dirty. If you don't like dogs, what do you like? If you don't like dogs, you're gonna wake up some cold night and howl till your head's a throbbing. If you don't like dogs, what's your fucking problem? And if you don't like dogs, what do you like? If you don't like dogs, you're gonna wake up some cold night and howl till your head's a throbbing. So I gotta tell you a story about my dog. So Michelle and I have always been big dog people, you know. At one time in our little tiny house over here in West Plaza, we had 6 dogs and an English woman living in the basement that Michelle picked up at the animal shelter. True story. And she had a dog in the basement too. And we had 2 children and a foster child at the same time. And that was back during the very short period of time that I had a real job. And I would come home at night and pull up in front of the house and just sit there for a while. Catch my breath. Walk into the animal shelter. 'Cause if you don't like dogs, what do you like? It's funny, I started out to tell one story and ended up telling an entirely different story. It's like the first 3 words, and then all of a sudden I was off that direction. Hey, it is the fan. That fan's working. So. But you know, that's what old guys do. They start talking about one thing, and pretty soon they're talking about changing the oil in the car. And I had this dog. You know. The story I was going to tell, and it's a sad one with a happy ending, is the 2 dogs we have now, and we love them dearly. They're good dogs. They both came from Amarillo, Texas, but for some weird reason. They were adopted like 5 years apart, but they came from Amarillo, Texas. So I guess Amarillo just has stray dogs running every place. And they bring them up here to Kansas City because Kansas City is a no-kill town. Way to go, Kansas City.
So we got these 2 dogs, and so one time I was playing in Minnesota. I'm in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and we're talking about dogs, because eventually I talk to everybody about dogs. And I said to these people, I said, well, our dog came from Amarillo, Texas. And they said, well, weird, ours did too. I said, would you guys have a picture of your dog? And they got out their phone and showed me a picture of their dog. It looked exactly like my dog. So apparently there are these white and tan dogs running all over Amarillo. But anyway, our white and tan dog, her name is Tuva, T-U-V-A, and that was her name from the shelter. It was a Norwegian name. And of course you know of the Rainmaker's connection to Norway, and we actually have a friend named Tuva in Norway. So we thought, well, perfect, her name would be Tuva. And you know, we have probably had 12 dogs over the years, over the decades, and none of them have been my dog. They've all been Michelle's dogs. They know who the leader of the pack is. Tuva is my dog. I guarantee you, right at this moment, she's sitting up on the little couch that we have, looking out the window, waiting for me to come home. But when she was in Amarillo, when she was a little, like under a year, she got hit by a car, and it damaged her face. It damaged her jaw and her teeth and stuff. And so over the years, we have had to have some teeth removed. And 2 days ago, she had to have 9 teeth pulled. And we had to sedate her the night before, and then sedate her again in the morning, and then take her to the vet, because she's pretty high strung. And she was there all day, and of course, that many teeth, she was under the anesthesia for a long time. And she was loopy for 2 days. And finally, she's back to normal today. So thank you all for your prayers for my dog, too. Thoughts and prayers, you know? Okay, you danced to that one, so I won't make you dance to this. Like I can make you do anything. All right, a listening song.
I can feel the come and fall, changing green to gold, turning us into ourselves, folding into fold in our secret life. You are here with me. There is no one else. You are all I see. You're my favorite 1,000 words I cannot describe. Perfect poem, a pristine page, canvas white on white, in our secret life. You are here with me. There is no one else. You are all I see. In our secret life, day she breaks and night she falls into darker blue. Thunderstorms and waterfalls rain upon her roof. tracing paper, window shade, silhouette your form through the glass as seasons pass. Love to you, my storm, in our secret life. You are here with me, and there is no one else. You are all I see. In our secret life, in our secret life.
Thank you for listening. So like I said, it's been 7 weeks since I played here because the first Saturday of this past month, the Rainmakers were playing on Saturday night. And I think most of you were there. And you know, it rained on and off all day. We thought it was going to rain that night, and it turned out just a little light drizzle on people. And we had such a good time, and I hope you did too. But I was talking to a good friend of mine today, and he was talking about the love that everybody shows for the band. And I said, yeah, that is part of it, and I definitely feel that. But the other part of it is the love you show for each other. The fact that you all have shared so much of your lives, ups and downs and decades, and the music is just kind of that little thread that you reel into each other and get to know each other, and that's like the coolest thing that has ever happened to us, is that like we created this little town, you know? So thank you for being there, and thank you for being here.
One more day to get it right again. If I didn't know better, I'd know better than given time. I'll get it. Let me go around, let me go around, let me go around again. Given time, I'll get it. Let me go around, let me go around, let me go around again. We need to get back to the old religion, back on track, worship fire and air and earth and water and no despair. Given time, I'll get it. Let me go around, let me go around, let me go around again. Given time, I'll get it. Let me go around, let me go around, let me go around again. Days are seconds, months are minutes. Step right up to the wheel and spin it. Hear the sound of a marching band. Mind the music and the steps, and let's dance. Wash me clean in the blood of a rock and roll band. Before the flood, I will be your friend. Nothing less, nothing more. Give him time, give him time, time, give him time. I'll get it.
So I got a story about my dog. Now, we have been lucky that of all the dogs we've owned, none of them have been afraid of fireworks. So if you've got dogs or small children or old people who the fireworks freak out, well, good luck this 4th of July. I hope it doesn't scare anybody. But I always like to get to play right before the 4th of July because it gives me an excuse to play this Joni Mitchell song. And it's just one of my favorite Joni Mitchell songs, and it's a song about the 4th of July. So.
Once in a while, in a big blue moon, there comes a night like this, like some surrealist invented this 4th of July night ride home. Hula girls and caterpillar tractors in the sand. Ukulele man, the fireworks this 4th of July night ride home. I love the woman beside me. We love the open road. No phones till Friday. Far from the overkill, far from the overload. Back at the bar, the band tears down, but out here in the headlight beams, the silver power lines gleam on this 4th of July night ride home. Round the curve on a big dark horse, red tail lights on his hide. We're riding right alongside, restless ride, 4th of July night ride home. I love the woman beside me. We love the open road. No phones till Friday. Far from the undertow, far from the overload. Once in a while, in a big blue moon, there comes a night like this, like some surrealist invented this 4th of July night ride home. On this night ride home. Driving into town with a dark cloud above you, dialing the number who's bound to love you. Oh honey, you turn me on. I'm a radio, I'm a country station, I'm a little bit corny, I'm a wildwood flower waving for you, a broadcasting tower waiting for you. I'm sending you out this signal here. I hope you can pick it up loud and clear. I know you don't like weak men, you get bored so quick. And you don't like strong men, 'cause they're hip to your tricks. It's been dirty for dirty down the line, but you know I come when you whistle, when you're loving and kind. But if you've got too many doubts, there's no good reception for me than tune me out. 'Cause honey, who needs a static? Hurts the head when you wind up cracking and the day goes dismal from breakfast party to the sign-off prayer. What a sorry face you get to wear. I'm gonna tell you again now, if you're still listening there. If you're driving into town with a dark cloud above you, dial in the number who's bound to love you. If you're lying on the beach with the transistor blowing, kick off the sand clouds under the logs still flowing. If your head says forget it, but your heart's still smoking, call me at the station. The lines are open. I'm the wolfman of love, and the lines are open.
Thanks for allowing me to do my Joni Mitchell tribute song. Tribute show. I'm gonna start a. You know, there's all these tribute bands that play out of Knuckleheads. I'm gonna do a Joni Mitchell tribute show.
Go for it.
Me as Joni, smoking cigarettes. So many of you remember our good friend Ernie Henderson, and Ernie's in Pennsylvania. And Ernie worked at this bar in Pennsylvania back in the 60s and early 70s, maybe just the 70s, and all the great musicians were coming through and playing this bar. And Ernie told the story of seeing Joni, and Dave Van Ronk had just had twins, Ernie had just had twins. That's it. And he's letting Dave Van Ronk look at the twins, and he's holding Ernie's twins. And Ernie, if you're listening, you can call me and correct me on this story. But Joni is yelling at Dave not to drop the babies. Stop! You're gonna drop the babies, Dave. And Ernie said he was just intrigued by how incredibly yellow Joni's fingers were from chain smoking, that she was stained with nicotine. But man, I can spend days just listening to one Joni Mitchell after another songs and albums. So I guess I better play something.
Silly question, you just might get the truth. It's there between the ditches in the rust. It's braille hieroglyphics, I'm callous to the touch. You ask me if I'm happy, guess I'm happy enough. God is like the French, he understands English, but he doesn't like to speak it lest he must. You ask him to repeat himself, it'll grind you into dust. Do you need to hear more? No, I think I've heard enough. You ask me if I'm happy, guess I'm happy enough. There's music got the mini mark, there's rhythm in the rails. I got a thing for 16th notes, rat-ta-ta. Just about to crack it, but the code got tough. You ask me if I'm happy, guess I'm happy enough. Dot, 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 dash, 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 dot, dot, dot. I was digging digging through my bottom drawer of uncut gems, looking for a ruby in the rough. Hold my beer while I wrestle with the clown and get pinned. You ask me if I'm happy, guess I'm happy enough. I guess I'm happy enough. Ooh. We were doodling in the margins of the Domesday Book. You could draw a dick but not a crowd. So we turned it up loud and we sang it real rough. But did it make us happy? Made us happy enough. I guess it made us happy enough. Ooh. Hey, love is all around you if you know where to look. My life is overflowing with the stuff. You'll know it when you see it, it'll hit you like a book. But I guess it made me happy. I think it made me happy. I'm happy enough. I'm happy enough.
It's always great when someone that you grew up with is in the audience because they know you ain't shit, you know? You're just that kid that used to deliver TV guides to her house. So my friend Valerie, who went all the way through school with my brother Rex, Valerie's here. A native of Northern Missouri who now lives in Liberty. It's really nice to see you, Valerie. Even though you know I ain't shit. But she has signed a couple emails to me with this. This is the signature. So
I was sitting in a bar after a gig in Albuquerque, watching Johnny flirting with a model in pearls. I just got off the phone with a Finnish ballerina. All that's on my mind is a Missouri girl. A Missouri girl back in a dive in Kansas City, separated from a bum without a clue in the world. I wasted lots of time with some crazy little women, calling in my cards for a Missouri girl. A Missouri girl, she got a crow over her shoulder. A Missouri girl got a twister in her heart. Gonna cross the Shenandoah, move the weight of the world. It's been a long worth waiting for a Missouri girl. Don't need no easy smile, need no sunny disposition. All I need is every day her love I got to earn. Smell of something burning, healthy dose of healthy tension. Don't take nothing for granted with a Missouri girl. A Missouri girl, she got a crow over her shoulder. A Missouri girl got a twister in her heart. Gonna cross the Shenandoah, move the weight of the world. It's been a long worth of waiting for a Missouri girl. I played in Montreal, played in Omaha, Nebraska, played in big arenas, every smoky bar in the world. You ask me what I've learned, I haven't learned nothing. All I've learned is all I need is a Missouri girl. A Missouri girl got a crow over her shoulder. A Missouri girl got a twister in her heart. Gonna cross the Shenandoah, move the weight of the world. It's been a long worth waiting for a Missouri girl. Been a long worth waiting for a Lay down in the cool of the trees, watch these spirits rise up through the branches and leaves, ghost trails in the sky. And I heard the sound of 1,000,000 voices crying for justice and peace, singing no, 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 one without the other, no, no, it cannot be. Lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down in the streets of the town where old ways go to die, reborn in the flash and the thunder and the people's waking cry, singing now, 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 no longer someday. Silence is not peace, singing make your choosing, problem or solution, both you cannot be. Lay down now, day after tomorrow. Lay down, lay down. Lay down now, day after tomorrow. Lay down, lay down. Lay down all your arms and all your burdens, all hands on the rope, singing he-ho, we're all pulling together, launching a ship of hope. And I heard the sound of 1,000,000 songs all rolled into one, singing yeah, oh yeah, day after tomorrow, we're ready for the rising sun. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 day after tomorrow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 day after tomorrow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, day after tomorrow. I'm rocking on to no abandon, a little town to make my home, cross 7 wells and the haunted canyon to the cooling plains where my heart roams. This is the path that I am taking, through the folded fields of sleep, in my dreams and in my waking. No abandon is where I'll keep. I'll settle down in no abandon. After years of running hard, I will lay down my youth's illusions. I will surrender pride's rewards. Out in the yard, white shirts are blowing on a line stretched in between between where I've been and where I'm going. No abandon waits for me. My life has been a mad equation, trying to make the far ends meet. Sex and love, imagination, a quiet burn, a constant heat. I'm in the kitchen of creation, rattling the pots and pans, cooking up, no expectations, no abandon, make no plan. Oh, I'm rocking on to no abandon, where I've never been before. Strangely new and strangely familiar. Life's forever being born. Just one more look over my shoulder. See me coming round the bend. I don't look 1 second older. No abandon circles in. I'm rocking on to no abandon. Yeah.
How many times do, this is true, how many times do you know a nursing home that is sponsored and attended?
Say that again. How many times have I?
How many times do you know a nursing home that is sponsored and attended your performances?
Well,
One.
so nursing home, she was asking about nursing homes that have attended or sponsored people to come. So when my mother was in the nursing home in Richmond, Missouri, and Jeff and I played at the cool theater there, the Ferris Theater, and the Rainmakers played there twice. And they would load up the bus with people from the nursing home and bring them to the Ferris Theater there, and it was great fun. I'll tell you a story. So I'm, and this does not involve dogs either. This is just music. But I'm playing at 4 different nursing homes in Lawrence. And it's great because it's daytime, you know, and an hour, and I get paid for it. I'm not gonna like say, you know, try to pretend I'm a volunteer. I get paid for doing it. But I had a really cool thing happen this week. So 3 of the places I play are independent living. You know, people are on their feet. They're chatty. They want to talk to you. They love the songs. You know, I'm playing covers. I'm playing like 50s and 60s covers, and which is a great fun for me because. It's like the other side of the coin. I started out playing all these cover songs, and then I learned how to be an original songwriter, and now I get to do both. Or actually I get to do all 3. I get to be a rock and roller, I get to be a folkie, and I get to be the jukebox at the nursing home. But the 4th place that I play is a memory care place. And the first time I played there, about 10 people showed up, which, you know, okay, that's all right. I got my little microphone, and I chat them up, but you know, most of them all in wheelchairs, and they're not as responsive, and that's okay. I've done this before. I know how to do it, but it's harder work when you're not really getting the energy back. It's a little harder work because it's a little bit of a one-sided conversation. So the next time I played at this same nursing home, I had 3 people there, and 2 of them were asleep. In wheelchairs, and so I didn't even plug in my stuff. I just pulled up a chair and I talked to the woman that was sitting there, and I talked to the 2 guys that were asleep, and just, you know, it's okay, you know. It's kind of like you have to have faith that what you're doing, whatever kind of work you do, you have to have the faith that it matters, that you're making a difference, that you're contributing. And I know that music's got that, it's got that magic that it can get into people's memories and stuff. So last week I played there, and I wasn't even going to bring my microphone, and I thought, okay, I will. So I plug it in. Well, what do you know? Here's 5 people. Here's 7 people. Oh, here's 12 people. I had a nice little crowd. So I start playing, and over to the side, I see this woman coming up, and she's being escorted in by some of the people that work there, and she's got a little ball cap on, and she's got shorts on, and she's on her feet, but she's kind of, you can tell she's a little confused. But she walks. I'm playing Daydream Believer, and she kind of pushes away from the people that are walking her up there, and she walks up to me while I'm singing, and she's right here, and she stares in my eyes, and then she starts going, and this big smile on her face, and she dances all around. And when I'm through playing, she goes, "What's your name?" And I said, "Well, I'm Bob. What's your name?" And she goes, "Well, I'm Sarah." I said, "Well, Sarah, I'm so glad you like that song." So I start the next song, and she is dancing between people and around the room, and it's just like, all right. And at the end of that song, she comes up to me and she goes, "What's your name?" So we had that conversation after 3 different songs. But at the end of the day, and so anyway, she wanders off, and she comes back, and she dances some more. She's really enjoying it. So it makes the whole hour just, a little more fun. So at the end of the hour, and everybody's going back to their rooms, the woman who's the administrator there, she comes up to me and she goes, "You don't know what just happened, do you?" And I said, "Well, we had fun." I said, "Sarah sure had fun." And she said, "Sarah's a new resident here, and she has been almost catatonic for a week." And she said, when she's not catatonic, she's just upset and angry. We've never seen her like that. and I said, that's what music can do. And that's why I feel so lucky that I've gotten to do this my whole life. And then you see those moments where, we have had lots of fun. We've had comfort, and we've had sorrow, and we've all tied, like I said, that little thread that has tied us together as a community. But then when you see those moments where somebody you don't know, it's like all of a sudden music does that magic that it can do, and it makes them happy. And I just feel like, wow, I get to do this.
Oh, I could hide 'neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings, and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. The shaven razor's cold, and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on a steed. Now you know how happy I can be. But our good times start and end without $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean?
Go ahead, ask me. What's my name? I'm Bob. Nice to meet you, Jerry.
Muhammad Ali say that once. What's my name? What's my name? Yeah, different story. Back when people just called it passion supply. Little story. Neither here nor there.
All you folks that didn't vote last time, get on the bus. All you folks that didn't vote last time, get on the bus. We're heading on down to the polling place, gonna give Miss Liberty a kiss on the face. All folks that didn't vote last time, get on the bus. If last time you voted in fear, get in the car. I know you had some mighty lean years. Get in the damn car. Don't let the man poison your mind. I ain't your enemy and you ain't mine. If last time you voted in fear, get in the car. If last time you voted in hate, come on down. Open your heart, it's not too late. Come on down. Somebody said, do unto others, do unto the least of these, my brothers. If last time you voted in hate, come on down. Folks that didn't vote last time, get on the bus. If you voted in fear last time, get on the bus. If you voted in hate last time, get on the bus. All you folks that didn't vote last time, get on the bus. Get on the bus. Get on the bus.
So Valerie, did you know my grandparents? It's a funny thing about small towns. You're not even sure who's related. You know everybody's related to each other, but you're not always sure how. You probably did know my grandparents. You just didn't know they were my grandparents.
We're all inbred.
Yeah. I know that you're all wondering, what did Bob's grandmother look like? I'll show you. She was shorter than me, but other than that. My grandmother's name was Hester. Hester. And my grandpa's name was Pollard. Mr. and Mrs. Herring, you might have known them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so Donald and Genevieve lived next door to my grandparents. And my grandma's sisters were Beulah and Nellie, who I was very, very close to. And then their older sister, Altie. And Altie had moved off to Oklahoma. But I just love those names from that generation.
And your dad was a wonderful singer.
Yeah, my dad was a pretty good guy. So were your parents. That's the thing, when somebody comes that you grew up with, it's like, we're just going to talk a while. So anyway, you can picture because I showed you exactly what she looked like, you can picture my grandmother Hester and my grandpa Pollard standing on the porch, or you can picture whoever was in your life that was that older generation that you got to spend some time with.
The truth is often hiding in plain sight. Proof of what's important, real and right. Clear away the clatter to see what really matters beside you and inside you all the time. Much obliged, much obliged. I owe you more than you can realize. Forever in your debt, you're in my heart and mind. Standing on the porch, waving goodbye. Much obliged, much obliged. You never had a lot, but then again, I dream of swing and yard and stars and wind and purple hollyhocks beside a gravel walk. I wish that I could talk with you again. Much obliged, much obliged. I owe you more than you can realize. Forever in your debt, you're in my heart and mind. Standing on the porch, waving goodbye. Much obliged, oh, much obliged. So I guess I best be on my way. There's boulders I must roll and bills to pay. If I ever crest that hill, I hope you're waiting still to welcome me back home and let me stay. And let me say, much obliged, oh, much obliged. I owe you more than you'll ever realize. Forever in your debt, you're in my heart and mind. Standing on the porch, waving goodbye. Much obliged, much obliged. was open to anything, legal or not. I fell in love with her right there on the spot. She kissed me soft for a minute or two, then we rolled down Overland Hill. I was blowing Solana dust off a truck when she ran into me in a stretch of bum luck. It was more like dumb luck on my part when I jimmied the log and broke into her heart. We hit the gas and the gravel flew, and we rolled down Overland Hill. Rolled down the window, let the wind blow away all the things that you don't want to think about today. Tears don't roll uphill, they say, as we broke through the clouds and into the day. Got off the highway in some railroad town where we bounced a few checks and we blamed a few down. At the Whitehorse Motel, in an hourly room, she lay naked on the bed, watching cartoons in our rear view mirror. They were shaking the bill as the snow rolled in from Overland Hill. Oh yeah. We drove in spirals to who knows where. We figured we'd know when we finally got there. 40 miles from Manhattan, we ran out of gas. Spent the night shivering under an overpass. The way she looked in the mercury vapor light, a sunflower nodding in the white Kansas night. I was a scarecrow trying to keep my head while she slept like she was home in her own bed. And once in a while she would talk in her sleep, mumble some name unfamiliar to me. I guess in the morning I should have let it go, but I've never been one to leave well enough alone. Roll down the window, let the wind hit your face. You can have it all, just not all in one place. Sometimes things, they work out good. Sometimes they don't, no matter how you wish they would. Tears don't roll uphill, they say, but over my shoulder I expect someday to hear a voice say, love, aren't you going my way? And she'll kiss me soft as the wind blows away all the things that we don't want to think about today. We'll roll down Overland Hill. Oh, down Overland Hill. Yeah, down Overland Hill. I'm gonna rip up the carpet from the red bedroom, 'cause the movers are a-coming and they'll be here soon. I'm off to Colorado, there's romance in the ore. Gonna find me a diamond at a second-hand store. Gonna my neighbor like the good book said, put some miles between the quick and the dead. Come on, let's go to the swinging shed. I was getting back to normal after years of pain, realizing everybody needs somebody to blame. Still painting with a hammer on my masterpiece, still under the bed. Come on, let's go to the swinging shed. I met a long-legged woman with eyes of blue. She's kind, she's brave, she's beautiful too. She calls me to the carpet when I'm starting to drift. She once caught me sleeping on the midnight shift. She'll cry at my wake when they assume I'm dead. The very next words that she's gonna hear said, come on, let's go to the swinging shed.
I've played all my good songs. All I got left is shoot. No, it's been a different kind of afternoon. Nice and relaxed. I've appreciated you listening to the softer songs and dancing to the happier songs and listen to me tell stories.
Yeah. And your mommy was
Trying to decide what I want to play.
Bob. What? Your mommy Mabel was a Rosie the Riveter.
I know. Yeah, my mom built B-25 bombers right here in Kansas City when she was 18 years old. Your mom did too. And so they had a reunion of those young women who had built those bombers in about 1988 or something like that. They had this reunion, and my mom got an announcement for it. And she goes, "Oh, I don't know if I want to go to that." And I said, "Yes, we're going to go to that. You and me, we're going to go. I want to hear about this." And I said, "What did you do? What was your job putting these airplanes together?" And she goes, "I don't know. I had this thing and I bolted it into place. I was inside the airplane and I bolted this thing into place. I don't know if it was anything important or not. Probably everything on the airplane was pretty important." So we go to the reunion and it's just great. There's a lot of people there. They're all late 70s, about 80 maybe. And so we're looking at the blueprint of the airplane and she's trying to figure out what she put in, and she finally figures out she put in the oxygen tank. And I said, "Mom, that was pretty important." And we just had the best time. They had laid out this big spread of like models of the building where they had worked. And she and another young woman, they had uniforms. They all wore these cool uniforms. It was very formal, kind of, down to business kind of thing. And they lived over off of Brooklyn in an apartment building. So yeah, my mom never got too far from Norwood, Missouri, but during the war, she joined the effort. Yeah. All right. If I go down, I'm gonna go down swinging. If I grow old, it won't be gracefully. I'm gonna trip and fall and pass it off as dancing. I'm gonna croak and moan, say it's a new kind of singing. I'm gonna go down swinging. If I go blind,
still have my sense of touch. I'll just feel your body that much better. If I go deaf, I'll blame Leo Fender and Jeff Porter and Pat Tomic and Rich Ruth and Steve Phillips. Don't ask for who the bell tolls. I can't hear it ringing. I'm gonna go down swinging. Here we go. If I go down, I'm going down to the country. Just a little farm shack for my baby and me, and a couple old dogs, and no air conditioning, chickens and a garden, and on a weekend hear the guitar twanging. I'm gonna go down swinging. If I go down, I plan to keep on painting. Sometimes you can see more with less information. Just ask Degas, Mary Cassatt, or Auguste Renoir. On the day he died, he said, I think I'm finally learning something. You gotta go down thumping. If I go down, I'm gonna go down laughing at all the cosmic jokes that's been told about me. Punchlines between profound and pointless. Just remember one thing, you can't forget about me. I'm swinging.
Well, it's nice to see you all huddling up and dancing on Daydream Believer. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's a bright and a sunny side too. Though we meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side we also may view. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It'll help us every day. It'll brighten all our way. If we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Though the storm and its fury break today, dashing hopes that we cherish so dear, clouds and storm will in time pass away. The sun again will shine bright and clear. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It'll help us every day. It'll brighten all our way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Well, it's been my pleasure to get to play for you this afternoon. And I will be here again on the 1st of August.
Not going to play in July because next Saturday is July 4th, so that wouldn't work. So we'll just reconvene on the 1st of August, okay? Let us greet with a song of hope each day. Though the moment be cloudy or fair, let us trust in each other, or our Savior, or our Maker, or whatever you believe every day, to keep us, everyone, in our care. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It'll help us every day. It'll brighten all our way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It'll help us every day. It'll brighten all our way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. You all stay on the sunny side, and we'll get together in August. Thanks for listening. Good night.
Or good afternoon.